Welcome to round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of March 11th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hi.
Today we're taking a break from talking and complaining and obsessing and instead shouting out things other people are doing that we think you will find as useful or enjoyable as we do. We call this our Roundabout Roundup. Catherine, what do you have to round up today?
Well, I got to go last week to Waco, Texas. For my sister was going there for a conference, a business event, and she said, "Why don't you come along and meet me there?" So I did, and it was really fun. If you're a watcher of the show Fixer Upper, you know that Waco is the center of that universe, and Chip and Joanna Gaines from Fixer Upper have this amazing empire that they have built right there in Waco, Texas, and they have this big retail store, and it's part of a huge complex with a bakery and 2 stores, a big lawn where they must have events and things. There's almost like a stage. There's food trucks. It's the whole thing. And then they took over an existing restaurant elsewhere in Waco, and they have shuttles that you can take you out to this restaurant.
Wow.
Where they also have, it's a whole thing where they have sort of a little coffee shop and takeout shop as well as a sit-down restaurant. And it's kind of overwhelming. I mean, they have to have hundreds of employees because everywhere you turn, there's people that work for them. And even the other day, we were walking down the street sort of towards their complex, but we weren't actually going there. We were going somewhere else. And one of their employees pulled up in a golf cart and said, "Are you going to the silos?" which is their area. And we said, "No, not today." "Oh, where are you going?" And we said, "Oh, we're going to this taco restaurant down the street." He's like, "Oh, I'll give you a ride." So he just gave us a ride in his golf cart. And it was just, it's impressive, you know.
Wow.
The store is huge, and a lot of it is kind of the same stuff over and over again, like just sort of merchandised and displayed a little differently.
Yeah.
And as I posted a couple pictures, and my friend said, "Well, I do miss any color other than green, because it's every single thing is white, black, beige, and then there's some green in the form of plants."
Yeah.
And the only other color is flowers, fake flowers.
Well, she has an aesthetic, you know?
It's a strong aesthetic, and it's carried out. So,
and if you enjoy it, you can stock up there.
Right. It's
That
just
is cool.
We heard a figure of 20 to 30,000 visitors a week.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Coming into this place.
Wow.
So anyway, it was a fun thing to see in person.
Yeah.
And, we did other things in Waco. They also have a Dr. Pepper museum, because Dr. Pepper was invented in Waco.
Wow.
And and they have this really nice, river walk, like a walking trail, walking path that goes along the river. And
That's
so
nice.
it was a very nice
Fun.
weekend.
I've just been listening to Chip Gaines's book, Capital Gains, yuck, on Audible. And I think he's just getting to the part where they start building this big, what would you call it? The thing that you just saw.
Yes.
Complex of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been interesting. He's an enjoyable storyteller about his life. And, so it would be fun to see that, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nicole, what are you calling out this week?
Well, earlier in the week, we decided that we wanted barbecue for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Who doesn't?
ribs. And of course, I don't cook ribs. And
or really anything much.
Yeah, and love to order. So
yes,
but unfortunately, there's not a lot of barbecue places in Southern California. It's definitely
Bet there are in Waco.
There
Catherine.
are, yeah.
Yes.
So we don't have a lot of options. So we had to turn, well, not we had to, but we turned to Dickie's Barbecue, which is a national chain. And anyway, we were able to place an order online. And unfortunately, their software wasn't working, and it sent our order to a restaurant 20 miles away.
Oh,
and
that's not
so
helpful.
we were trying to call that restaurant to get our order canceled so we could switch over to the restaurant that was closer to us, and they weren't answering their phone for whatever reason. And so I just, as any, person of this day and age would do, I got onto Twitter and I tweeted them. I tweeted at Dickie's. And I said, help. I can't. I'm trying to get this refunded and I can't get a hold of anybody and nobody's answering the phone. And well, what do you know? I got a phone call within about an hour from a manager at that store, and he immediately refunded my purchase, and so life was good.
Wow.
So I
but
just
what
wanted
did you eat?
Pardon? Oh, well, we ordered from this after it was canceled. Then we ordered from the store closest to us.
Okay.
Oh, good.
We phoned it in.
Yeah, I was worried that you weren't getting any food.
We still got our ribs.
Did it the old-fashioned way? Did you have to actually, hook up the covered wagon and go there and get it?
Yeah, we had to, planes, trains, and automobiles. So yeah, we managed to get it, and we did eat a little late that night, but it all's well that ends well. And thank you at Dickie's for responding to my tweet. And
yes,
everything has been resolved. So
I have sung the praises of Twitter customer service before. It does not always work. I have had people ignore me, but when it works, it is extremely satisfying. Because to get quick action or quick contact with somebody who can help you is awesome. For my shout out this week, I'm going to say that I have set up a little shop on Amazon that will have things that we mention in this Roundup that are Amazon buyable. So and also besides the Roundup, the TV shows and other entertainment products that Catherine and I discuss on Round 2 will be there, and anything that we talk about here on the Roundup that's appropriate will be there. So to make it that much easier for you to go ahead and buy something and give us a little kickback. So I was listening to, I think I mentioned here before, Four Things with Amy Brown's podcast. And she mentioned on her podcast that she was setting up one of these shows. She says she had applied to be an influencer with Amazon and set up a shop there. And I thought, well, I don't have a blue check mark anywhere, but let me see if I could be an influencer with Amazon. So I already have a affiliate account there, and I went on and I put my little application in and I got in. So then I'm thinking, well, what the heck am I going to do with this now? So I thought, let me serve our Parenting Roundabout listeners by featuring the things that we have talked about. So please go take a look. You can go to amazon.com/shop/mamatude, MAMATUDE, which is my Twitter handle and handle on many other things. But it will get you to our shop, and then you will be able to see some of these things we have been shouting out.
Perfect.
Very cool. Well, that is it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes, look them up on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts to hear our depressing discussions of the death of Luke Perry, kids getting rejected from college, nobody sleeping in any of our houses, and how that's all connected. And also what we're watching on TV. That one's maybe not so.
Yay!
That was a little cheerier. You can find all...
That was obsession for me, one of those things there. So fits in with all the other categories.
That's right. And you can find all of our episodes at all times at parentingroundabout.com, and you can talk back in the comments there or on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. Have a great weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday.